Danil Molodoy Golyabenko, born on January 10, 2005, in Kazakhstan, is a 20-year-old professional Counter-Strike 2 player widely regarded as one of the most promising operators in the game's competitive scene. Standing at the forefront of a new generation of snipers, Molodoy has rapidly ascended from regional circuits to dominating Tier 1 events, earning accolades such as multiple HLTV MVPs and a peak world ranking of number 1. His journey began in the waning days of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, where he turned professional around 2020, but it was in CS2 that he truly exploded onto the global stage, showcasing an aggressive, high-impact playstyle characterized by bold entries, pinpoint AWP flicks, and ice-cold clutches. Hailing from Kazakhstan, Molodoy represents a Kazakhstani menace in the server, often drawing comparisons to legends like Simple for his raw talent and fearlessness, though he has carved out his own identity focused on game sense and explosive aggression. Molodoy's early career was marked by stints with up-and-coming teams that honed his skills in Tier 2 and Tier 3 competitions. He first gained notable traction with Alaners from May to September 2024, followed by a move to DMS from September 2024 to January 2025, where he continued building his reputation in European qualifiers and online leagues. Which mouse does Molodoy use? Regarding his gaming mouse, Molodoy primarily uses the Zowie EC2DW, a wireless ergonomic mouse from Bank Zowie designed specifically for competitive FPS gaming. This model is part of Zowie's EC series, known for its symmetrical shape suited to claw or palm grips, with the DW variant featuring a lightweight wireless design, enhanced receiver for better connectivity, and a 3370 sensor for precise tracking. Reports often specify a white unreleased or custom variant of the Zowie EC2DW, which aligns with his preference for clean, high-performance gear that supports low-sensitivity aiming typical of top operators. He pairs this mouse with a consistent 400 DPI setting and in-game sensitivity around 3, resulting in a low eDPI of approximately 1200, emphasizing arm aiming and pinpoint accuracy over speedy flicks. Molodoy mouse settings. Molodoy's mouse settings are optimized for precision sniping and quick flicks, balancing low sensitivity for control with enough speed for tracking. He uses a DPI of 400, paired with an in-game sensitivity of 3, resulting in an effective DPI eDPI of 1200.00. This setup provides a 360-degree turn requiring approximately 29.92 centimeters of mouse movement at his resolution, which is moderately fast for an AWPer, allowing for rapid adjustments while maintaining accuracy on long-range shots. His zoom sensitivity multiplier is set to 1, ensuring consistent feel between hip-fire and scoped aiming. The Windows pointer sensitivity is at the default 611, and he enables raw input 1 to bypass OS acceleration for pure sensor data. Molodoy's polling rate is 1000 Hz, delivering smooth cursor updates 1000 times per second without the higher 4000 Hz that some players prefer for marginal responsiveness gains. He also uses standard yaw and pitch values of 0.022, the CS2 default, avoiding custom tweaks that could introduce asymmetry. Molodoy crosshair settings. His crosshair settings are meticulously tuned for precision, favoring a small, static dot-like reticle that emphasizes headshot accuracy without unnecessary visual clutter, making it ideal for snipers and entry fraggers alike. Molodoy's current CS2 crosshair, confirmed in recent Faceit matches and an HLTV recorded game on Train during FURIA vs Natus Vincera on December 12, 2025. This crosshair is designed for minimalism and precision, ideal for an AWPer who needs a clean sight picture without distractions during long-range engagements. The crosshair adopts a classic static style, ensuring it remains fixed regardless of movement or recoil, with follow recoil disabled to maintain consistency. It features a small center dot enabled, an extremely tight gap of -3 for a compact inner area, 0 length and thickness for the lines to keep it ultra small, and a prominent outline with thickness 1 for visibility against various backgrounds. The color is set to a custom bright white-red 250, green 250, blue 250, alpha 255, providing high contrast without being overly flashy. Additional parameters include no T-side style, a fixed gap of 3, split distance of 3, inner split alpha of 0.1 for subtle fading, outer split alpha of 1, split size ratio of 1, and sniper width of 1, making it versatile for both rifles and the AWP. His settings, including his crosshair configuration, are frequently updated and verified through sources like HLTV match demos, Faceit statistics, and official team content. Molodoy viewmodel settings establishes the field of view specifically for the viewmodel independent of the overall game FOV. At 68, this value renders Molodoy's weapon slightly smaller than the default 54-60 range, effectively expanding usable screen space without making the gun feel unnaturally tiny. This is a staple among top operators, as it reduces visual clutter during crosshair placement, enabling faster target acquisition on maps like Dust 2 or Mirage where long angles demand precision. A higher FOV like 68 prioritizes visibility over immersion, a trade-off Molodoy embraces to enhance his already lethal sniping prowess. Next, Offset X 2.5 horizontally shifts the entire viewmodel 2.5 units to the right. Positive values move right, negative left. This positions the weapon snugly against the screen's edge, clearing the central area for Molodoy's crosshair and enemy outlines. It's an aggressive rightward push compared to more centered presets, ideal for right-handed players who swipe left for sprays, ensuring the AWP or rifle doesn't obscure peaks from cover. Paired with his right-handed stance right-hand 1, the default for most pros, this creates a balanced asymmetry that feels intuitive after adaptation. The Offset Y0 command applies 0 forward-backward adjustment, keeping the weapon at its natural depth without pushing it closer to or farther from the player's viewpoint. This neutral setting prevents distortion in weapon animations, maintaining consistent sizing during ADS transitions and reloads. Molodoy avoids aggressive negative Y offsets which pull the gun forward to sidestep the fisheye effect that can disorient during movement, opting instead for stability that aligns with his deliberate, calculated playstyle. Offset Z-1.5 lowers the view model vertically by 1.5 units, tucking the weapon downward to free up the upper screen real estate crucial for headshot lines on standing targets. This subtle drop complements Molodoy's low sensitivity setup as it reduces vertical bobbing interference during strafes and jumps, promoting smoother tracking. Without this offset, the default higher position could clip into the crosshair during AWP scopes, a hindrance Molodoy eliminates for pixel-perfect flicks. Finally, Preset Pose 1 selects the first preset position, which overrides some default animations and positioning for a more modern, refined look compared to the classic 0 or 2-3 alternatives. Preset 1 offers a hybrid of smoothness and responsiveness, minimizing sway during movement while preserving weapon visibility. Molodoy Radar Settings. The cornerstone of Molodoy's radar is Scale 0.7, which controls the zoom level of the minimap. At 0.7, the radar displays a significantly zoomed-out perspective compared to the default 1.0, revealing nearly the entire map on larger sites like Dust 2 or Mirage. This setting is a hallmark of AWPers like Molodoy, who need global awareness to pre-aim long angles or anticipate enemy rotates from afar. A lower value like 0.7 sacrifices some icon detail for broader coverage, making it ideal for his aggressive peeks and quickscope plays, where spotting a distant enemy can mean a one-tap AWP kill. Pros favor this around 0.6-0.8 to balance visibility without overwhelming the HUD. Complementing the zoom, Radar HUD 1 sets the overall size of the radar HUD element to its default scale. Molodoy keeps it at 1, ensuring the radar occupies a standard footprint in the top left corner without resizing or shrinking it, which maintains consistency with his HUD scale of around 0.951. This prevents the radar from encroaching on his crosshair view during sprays or AWP flicks, a common issue for players who oversize it. In his config, this pairs seamlessly with scaling 0.950 for a cohesive interface. Always centered 1 or true ensures the radar is perpetually centered on Molodoy's player position, eliminating any map panning. This is enabled yes in UI terms, providing intuitive navigation where his icon stays dead center, allowing instant orientation regardless of bomb site or spawn. It's a must for riflers and oppers in fast-paced CS2 metas, as it reduces cognitive load during clutches. Molodoy can glance and know relative positions without readjusting mentally. Similarly, Rotate 1 Yes makes the entire radar rotate dynamically to match Molodoy's facing direction, aligning map icons with his real-world view. This rotational feature enhances spatial awareness, especially on asymmetrical maps like Inferno, where static radars can confuse angles. Molodoy's use of this, confirmed in recent FURIA matches, helps him track enemy movements in relation to his crosshair, crucial for his high KD ratios in 2025 tournaments. For icon clarity, Icon Scale Min 0.6 sets the minimum size of player icons on the radar, preventing them from shrinking too much at the map's edges due to the zoomed-out scale. At 0.6, teammates and enemies remain legible even at maximum distance, avoiding the tiny dots seen in more extreme zooms. 0.4. This fine-tune is pulled from Molodoy's CFG paste and is key for distinguishing TCT icons during smokes or mid-round chaos. Additional polish comes from Square with Scoreboard 1 toggle shape with Scoreboard Yes, which morphs the radar into a square when the Scoreboard tab is open, maximizing space efficiency. This doesn't affect gameplay but streamlines post-round analysis or economy checks. Likewise, Colors Show 1 displays colored teammate icons matching their HUD colors, aiding quick identification in team stacks or retakes. Molodoy Video Settings. His setup prioritizes a stretched 4:3 aspect ratio resolution of 1280 by 960, which is a staple among many top pros as it elongates enemy models horizontally, making them easier to spot and track during engagements while maintaining a compact field of view that enhances focus on central action. This resolution is paired with a scaling mode set to stretched, ensuring the image fills the entire screen without black bars, and a brightness level cranked up to 133% to pierce through darker map areas like smokes and shadows, providing superior enemy outline detection without washing out textures excessively. The display mode is locked to full screen for minimal input lag and borderless distractions, allowing seamless alt-tabbing only when necessary during practice sessions. Diving deeper into the advanced video settings, Molodoy fine-tunes every slider for a balance between clarity and performance, enabling boost player contrast to sharpen player silhouettes against backgrounds, which is crucial for quick peaks and long-range AWP duels. Vertical Sync VSync is disabled to eliminate any potential input delay from frame buffering, while NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency is also turned off, though some sources note occasional use of enabled mode, and NVIDIA G-Sync remains disabled to avoid variable refresh rate inconsistencies in competitive play. Multi-sampling anti-aliasing is set to 4x for smooth edges on models without the heavy performance hit of 8x, global shadow quality to high with dynamic shadows on all for realistic yet non-obstructive shading that aids in predicting enemy movements, and model texture detail pushed to high to retain crisp weapon and player details. Texture filtering mode uses anisotropic 2x for efficient MIP mapping that keeps distant surfaces sharp, shader detail and particle detail both at high to preserve environmental effects like muzzle flash without cluttering the screen, ambient occlusion at medium for subtle depth cues in corners, high dynamic range at quality for better color grading and contrast in varied lighting, and Fidelity FX Super Resolution fully disabled at highest quality to ensure native rendering fidelity without upscaling artifacts. The in-game FPS cap is maximized at 999, prioritizing raw frame rates over artificial limits for his high refresh rate monitor. Molodoy Monitor Settings. On the Zowie XL2586X Plus itself, Molodoy's on-screen display settings are fine-tuned for CS2's demands, emphasizing motion clarity and shadow detail. He selects DiAC2 Premium for the highest level of backlight strobing to virtually eliminate motion blur during rapid flicks and tracking. Black Equalizer is set to 10, brightening dark areas like smokes and corners without overexposing lit zones, giving him superior enemy spotting in low-light scenarios. Color Vibrance at 20 boosts saturation for vibrant yet natural hues, aiding in distinguishing teammates from foes. Low Blue Light 0 ensures full color accuracy without filtering. Picture Mode Movie for balanced gamma and contrast in gaming content. Brightness 80 for optimal punch in controlled lighting. Contrast 17 to deepen blacks and highlights. Sharpness 5 to avoid artificial edge enhancement. Gamma 2 for a slightly brighter midtone curve tailored to CS2 maps. Color Temperature Normal for neutral whites. And AMA High for the fastest pixel response times. These OSD tweaks, pulled directly from pro tracking databases, create a canvas where visibility reigns supreme, reducing ghosting and enhancing pixel-level precision essential for his AWP one-taps. Complementing this, Molodoy's NVIDIA Control Panel likely mirrors pro norms with 50% digital vibrance for extra pop as noted in gear profiles, and his in-game refresh rate matches the monitor's 600Hz capability for unparalleled smoothness far exceeding standard 360Hz panels. Molodoy Skins. His signing by FURIA was a bold move orchestrated by legendary in-game leader Fallen, who spotted his raw talent and handed him the AWP role despite the language barrier mitigated by teammate Yekendar's Russian-speaking support and Molodoy's solid in-game English. Beyond stickers, Molodoy boasts an impressive personal CS2 inventory on platforms like csgoskins.gg, featuring around 40 items dominated by covert and extraordinary rarities, including high-end knives, gloves, and rifles. Though an exact total value isn't publicly aggregated, individual pieces like the Karambit Vanilla Normal at $1,251, Stat Track at $1,110, and M9 Bayonet Fade highlight its luxury status. Top valuables include Specialist Gloves Crimson Kimono and Moto Gloves Spearmint, both extraordinary with thousands of market offers. AWP Gungnir, M4A1S Welcome to the Jungle, M4A1S Print Stream Stat Track, AK-47 Vulcan Stat Track, AWP Asimov Stat Track, and AK-47 Redline, many with Stat Track kill counters and souvenir ties to tournaments. His current in-game loadout reflects a flashy, high-tier preference Butterfly Knife Gamma Doppler Emerald for melee, Sport Gloves Hedge Maze, AK-47 Fire Serpent T-Side Rifle, M4A1S Blue Phosphor CT Side, AWP Dragon Lore Iconic Sniper Skin, Glock 18 Fade Pistol, USPS Overgrowth, and Desert Eagle Blaze, though he has expressed favorites like black and white themed AK-47 Vulcan, M4A1S Print Stream, USPS Print Stream, AWP Desert Hydra, Karambit Doppler Sapphire, and Sport Gloves Vice in. Interviews. Molodoy Gears. Molodoy's CS2 gear setup is meticulously optimized for peak performance, emphasizing low latency responsiveness, ergonomic comfort, and consistency during extended practice and tournament sessions, with details verified as recently as December 13, 2025, through sources like Event Gallery's Blast Rivals 2025 Season 2, Faceit Stats, HLTV YouTube videos, and config trackers such as cybershoke.net. His primary mouse is the Zowie U2DW Glossy, also referred to in black variants in some listings, a lightweight, high-performance gaming mouse equipped with the advanced PAW3950 sensor, praised for its flawless tracking and minimal input lag, ideal for an opera requiring pixel-perfect flicks and tracking. Complementing this is an unreleased Zowie mousepad, likely a premium control-oriented surface from Zowie's lineup, providing the balanced glide and stopping power essential for precise AWP shots. For display, he relies on the Zowie XL2586X Plus, a 24-inch 600Hz esports monitor renowned for its ultra-low response times, vivid clarity, and esports-tuned features like Black Equalizer, ensuring he can spot enemies in the darkest corners without ghosting or blur during fast-paced duels. His keyboard is the Logitech G Pro X TKL form factor, a compact tankulous mechanical board with hot-swappable GX switches, typically blue for that signature clicky feel, offering rapid actuation and durability for quick strafing and utility binds. Audio is handled by the Logitech G Pro X2 Lightspeed Headset White variant, a wireless model with pro-grade 50mm drivers, detachable mic, and low-latency Lightspeed technology, allowing crystal-clear footsteps and team comms without cable restrictions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the esports player and his settings. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite gaming setup tips for what you'd like to see next on the channel. Let's build a gaming community together.